Hi everyone, it's Roger here from What's on DisneyPlus.com. A quick news update for you guys on how Disney's ESPN is in talks to take over the NFL network. But before we go any further, make sure you do hit that subscribe button to keep up with the latest Disney Plus news. About 18 months or so ago, Bob Iger, who is the CEO of Disney, revealed that he was looking for some strategic partners for ESPN, as they were looking to kind of branch out their new streaming service, ESPN Flagship, which is going to be coming out later this year in the United States. It's also going to be available through Disney Plus at an additional fee. And this is something they're going to continue to build on. So since then, we've not really heard too much more about it, but there were some talks last year about ESPN being in kind of negotiations with the NFL to purchase NFL Media, which controls the NFL Network along with the Red Zone and also NFL Plus, the streaming service. Now, talks were going ahead and they're in advanced stages, but everything kind of simmered down, everything kind of stopped, and it kind of looked like the deal maybe wasn't going to be going ahead. The NFL apparently, it wasn't ready by the start of the new season, so they kind of put it on the back burner. Well, according to a new report from Puck, they are saying now that advanced talks have re-begun, and it looks like, yeah, this could be something that could be happening. Again, they're still in talks, things could break down, details could disappear. But this would be that the NFL will kind of take ownership of a slight percentage of ESPN. In exchange, there might be also some cash involved. But the NFL have been trying to get rid of their cable network for a while, because obviously linear cable is dying and more people are going to streaming. They're making big deals with different networks, obviously like Netflix. We had the Christmas Day game, and also games on Peacock, Paramount, ABC, all over the place, and they're getting lots of money. But the costs of running the NFL network, along with other things, it's not bringing in as much money as they want, and they're looking to kind of off that. You're seeing that with a lot of different studios. They're looking to kind of get out of the linear business. But obviously ESPN is going to be trying to get more people to sign up to ESPN Flagship, and getting a part of the NFL would be a huge thing. It doesn't necessarily mean that they get access to all the games or anything like that. It would just mean then that maybe we might see like the NFL Network along with Red Zone and access to other NFL content through ESPN Flagship would be a massive gain for them that way. Obviously they've got that deal they've got with ABC. But in general, we've then just got much more content coming through ESPN. So this is a good thing, obviously, for Disney, for ESPN subscribers, for those people that maybe don't want ESPN. They might not like the idea of having the NFL Network. There's also questions, I would imagine, internationally, because the NFL Plus, which is NFL Game Pass internationally, is sort of locked into a 10-year deal with the Zone. They've currently, I think that one was 2022, so we're only maybe 3 years into it. So internationally, like for Disney Plus, it might not mean anything that we get access to NFL content for the ESPN hub for a long time to come. But again, in the US, NFL is the big thing, and that's obviously the one that they're going to be pushing for. This could be a huge get for Disney, because they're all trying to scrabble around, trying to grab as much rights as they can. And if they can get in on the ground floor and get the NFL involved and giving them access to the NFL Network, they're then going to have access to library content, etc. Could be a big step forward in boosting up the NFL in a bit to kind of beat out like Amazon and Netflix. We don't know if they're necessarily involved in it, but I think ESPN does feel like the natural home for this. Obviously, some people aren't going to be happy with this. They like to keep the NFL Network separate. I've got my subscription to the Zone for my Game Pass. I've been watching that that way. But, I wouldn't mind that necessarily being part of Disney Plus. It would save myself a little bit of money. But, as I said, it wouldn't be happening internationally for a while. But nevertheless, what do you think? Do you think this would be a good move, a bad move for ESPN and Disney to get hold of the NFL Network and Red Zone and other content? Would that be enough to get you to subscribe to ESPN Flagship? Because that's really what they want to do. And as more and more people are leaving cable, that is what they're trying to get into, trying to get that content, locking it away from the other big networks. And I think this would be a big move if they could do so. They're all scrabbling around to get that licensing. But let me know what you think. Do you think it's a good move, a bad news? Let me know in the comments below. Go check us out over at whatsondisneyplus.com. Like, follow, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Later.